Gamers. Gamers. Y'all like games? Hi, gamers. How you feeling? Philip's here. You wouldn't know that because he's not talking though. And I've also got my dog. Very cool. Do you guys like Mod Nation Racers? I love Mod Nation Racers. I wish it would come back. It had meter. So like every time you would drift, you would get meter for it. And so then you can either use that meter on boosting or shielding.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then there were level ups to the items like Diddy Kong Racing, where you pick up an item orb, and if you pick up another one with the current item, it levels it up.
Wow.
Yeah. So
why did that game have sauce?
The game had sauce. There's also like you could jump, you could sideswipe. It was so good, dude. Sideswiping also gave you stuff. It was so sick.
But it had custom maps. Importantly.
You weren't kidding. The title has mod in it. Mod Nation Racers. Mod Nation Racers is so dope. You can't play it anymore. Well, you can, but you can't play it online. And it's such a bummer.
Mod Nation Racers was one of the earliest things that William and I did together. He showed me Mod Nation Racers. We played No More Heroes 2. I played through Mario Galaxy. We watched Clannad. That's like all kind of bundled up into like that time period that we...
High Gravity.
You know, hung around like 10 or 12 years ago or whatever it was.
Source sauce. This song, My Nation Racers, is a song that plays when you are building a track. I think it's titled Creative One or some crap like that. Creation Station 1. Anyway. No more Mod Nation Racers music. We don't get to talk about games that are dead. We get to talk about games that talk about dying.
Yeah, games that are about death.
Yes. Sky is so
Clannad the Evangelion of visual novels? What does that mean?
I don't know, that it's really popular and it's goated. Did regular Clannad have all the after story stuff that was in like the anime? Like, was that actually canon? I just want to know because if every girl has an after story route, I think I would play Clannad. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, is Clannad a game?
Yeah, Clannad's a visual novel.
Oh,
it started as a visual novel.
I didn't know that.
A lot of things start as visual novels.
I just thought they started as manga.
Either manga or yeah, visual novels. And then they poured it. Look at my mouse. That was people's first experience with visual novels, usually, and set the standard for what people wanted in their visual novel.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yes. I think it would be more apt to be like the Cowboy Bebop of visual novels.
Cowboy Bebop that influential?
Yes, it is very influential.
I should watch that.
That scene with Junpei is like, wouldn't it be scary and like fucked up? Swear? 9 minutes? Sure.
People really enjoyed Angel Beats, which was made by the same guy who made Clannad.
Was it the same guy? I know it's the same studio.
I thought the Angel Beats people made Haruhi Suzumiya.
They did that as well, yeah.
They made all three?
They made they're Kyoto Annie.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, they made Lucky Star. They made.
Wow, this studio made a lot of things, huh?
This is the part where I cry, by the way. I'm gonna breathe in. This shot is also, I love this shot.
Yeah, the Fuka shot was really cool.
I was thinking about that. I was listening to the song on my way to work today.
This is the best intro that Persona 3 will ever receive, man. It's pretty crazy.
I don't know.
The answer intro is pretty cool.
The original is also really good. I love that one. And the PSP one. I think okay, music for PSP, the PSP one, and then the visuals of the first one. This one is a good all-rounder.
This is like, this is the Neon Genesis Rebirth Persona 3 intros. This is the remake-quel.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, it was Kyoto Annie that did Clannad, they did Lucky Star, they did Haruhi Suzumiya, they did the band anime with those girls with Mugi that all the racist people on Twitter use as icons.
I didn't know that, that's funny.
Yeah, they did that. They also did, it's not your name, they did oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember the names of these stars I don't remember!
Rebirth was the original title of the end of Eva. That kind of makes sense. And it makes sense why they reused it for the Rebirth films.
Where the hell am I? Oh, hi. What was I doing? I think I passed
Wait,
out.
are they called Rebirth or Rebuild?
I think it rebuilds.
It's Rebuild, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Rebuild.
I fudged up.
Because here's the thing they go with. They're like, and Evangelion 1.0, and then parentheses. Actually, no, not in parentheses. It says you can, and then parentheses not, and then.
Okay, yeah. It is rebuild. I still need to watch 3.0.
Oh, dude, I need to watch 4.0. Actually, no, I've already seen 4.0. It's peak. I remember now.
I need to watch 3 and 4 for sure.
4 is awesome. It is so good.
Running a little sale today. See if anything catches your eye.
I've been too busy playing Hollow Knight. That game's really good. Rebuild is a remake of Evangelion. Yeah.
It's not a sequel. Really?
It's a remake-quel. You're supposed to watch it after you watch Evangelion, and it clearly is taking elements from Evangelion and remixing them, and also like they literally redraw and reanimate shots from the original series, and you wouldn't know that unless you watched the original and then watched the film and went, oh, that's cool, they're doing the thing, they're doing the show, you know what I mean? So like I don't think it's hard, but yeah, it's complicated. It's not, I don't think you can like black and white it so much. There's nuance to it.
Well, okay, so spoilers for Evangelion, just a little bit. You know, they don't lose their like brains. They don't lose their memories at the end of Evangelion. You know, so like even if it was supposed to be, you know, like theorists claim as a sequel, it would be like, oh, by the way, okay, so the Red Sea is still here. But they got their memories back for they lost their memories.
No, I want to stop you right there because that's not even necessarily true. So the anime ends before the world is fully reborn. So there's no way for you to really know what happens post rebirth because you don't get to witness that. You witness the destruction of the world, and then you witness basically Shinji making his decision, and then like a moment immediately after that. But you don't actually witness the aftermath. You're telling me that the state of the world where everything is just screwed up, that's it?
Thank you for not swearing.
That's it? So, yeah, I think that there is more to it than that, and it's purposefully open-ended. Partially to make nerds argue about it on the internet. They know what they're doing.
Over me. Bow, bow, bow.
Gravity, what's the best anime? What's your favorite anime of all time? Or some of them if you have trouble choosing.
Damn, damn.
Yeah! Yeah!
Dude, I love Persona.
Yeah, Persona's pretty good.
Bow, bow, bow.
Akira? That's a pretty good answer.
Kira's pretty good. Have you ever seen what is it, Metropolis? I remember
Metropolis.
Metropolis is another like anime movie.
Full Metal Alchemist 2. The original FMA anime? That's also fair.
Dang, okay. I like both. I like both in it's one of the it's like
Persona 3 and Reload where I'm like, I have to say
Scott
both.
Pilgrim and like any version.
Yes.
Any of the Scott Pilgrims. Where they're
Akira the manga's crazy? Really?
Yeah, there is. There's also a version of Akira that's all with just the Simpsons characters instead. I haven't seen it. I just know one of my friends really likes that version.
Who's Metropolis?
I remember, I want to be full disclosure. Full disclosure that I'm not a Metropolis stan.
I don't know what that means.
Fun fact, the director of the 2003 was the same director of Evangelion with Dancing Angels. The Dancing Angels. 2003 A Space Odyssey? Same episode director. Oh.
That's cool.
Wait. Dancing. Is that the one where they do the double drop kick?
No, I think he's talking about one where the angels dance. Wait, wouldn't that be the end of Evangelion?
It's Raphael Angel. I don't remember. I misread. I misread this one for a second. I thought it said "I love you, madam."
It's funny.
Hold on. Let me save my game. Okay.
Oh, it's the ones that split in two.
Oh yeah, that is the one I'm talking about.
I guess it is, huh?
That's the one where they double drop kick them.
The Twin Angels, yeah. That episode's cool.
Thank you.
Setting really good animation to classic music and a training montage with characters that hate each other is pretty fun.
What am I feeling for coffee today? Tea. What am I feeling for tea? Something kind of, honestly,
I always find this to be so relaxing.
not too
I
hot,
suppose you could
kind of
call it a
fruity,
moment of
you know?
peace.
Seiji Mizushima.
Let me know whenever you're in the mood for more tea.
Thank you, Mr. Mizushima.
Your peak. Look at this whole week we have off. That insane.
That is pretty crazy.
Insane.
Who could this be?
Shirobako anime. Yuko or Keisuke? Keisuke.
Keisuke is not very far along at all.
And my computer isn't.
Actually, I think he's like 4 or 5.
My computer isn't popping off either.
Yeah, mine's not always online.
Yeah, it was okay. Bum, bum. It's good for your skin. Have some ramen, you loser.
If that was the text message in 2009, that'd be so raw. Or email, I guess, is what it is actually.
These are emails?
Yeah, those are emails. See?
I thought, I mean, it says mail, I know, but
Yeah.
I don't think it would be email.
It's
You
kinda
pull
hard.
out your phone!
Yeah, and then pull out your phone. Mail. Today's new message. And then mail 6. And then you read it, and it's a mail.
Who sends emails? 2000.
It's 2009. Not everyone has a text thing yet. No one has smartphones.
What are you talking about? Look, he's literally. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that's a flip phone. You see how he flips it up and down?
Yes, I see that, but I'm like, you seriously? They don't. There's no texting on that whatsoever.
No, you can text. I'm just saying they don't have smartphones. Texting on those things is hard and annoying.
People are okay, but it's still the same like keyboard using to send emails with.
Yeah, but I think mail is just more common in this context.
Also directed to Mobile Suit Gundam 00 or 2000, like 2000, which was inspired by the Gulf War. I love that. I love stuff that's inspired by real historical battle. I love Full
Is
Metal.
the 1,000-Year War,
I love
the
Full
100-Year
Metal.
War, or whatever, inspired by, or bits of it, because I know that they tell and retell different parts of it in different Gundams and stuff. Are any of those based on real life skirmishes and stuff?
I love Full Metal Alchemist because it loves talking about the war in the Middle East, or specifically making allusions to it. Also, literal. Okay, like the original series gets a lot more blatant about like, yeah, by the way, Edward Elric is working with the fucking Nazis. But you know,
Pretty crazy.
yeah, but you know,
I mean, you say that, but the leader of what is their government called, or their group?
the Conqueror of Shambhala movie, yeah.
But you know, the guy with the messed up eye is literally called the Führer.
King Bradley.
Yeah,
Well, it's funny because in the regular world he's not. He's Jewish.
that's funny.
It's so funny. Like, why? You're telling me he wasn't Hitler? Well,
Hitler.
I mean, I guess Hitler just does exist. and
Hitler
it
does
just completely
exist.
takes over the Führer role.
So he does have some sort of analog. You don't think that in an alternate version of reality, William, I'm like a construction worker and you're like a dog walker or something? Like, we can have different occupations. The world doesn't have to be completely parallel. Yeah, it's very interesting to compare the way the sins were all written in the original anime versus Brotherhood, because there's some very interesting differences, and like, I don't know, you feel very differently about lust in each one. For example, lust
Yeah.
is a really good
I
example.
like a lust a lot more in the original.
Yeah,
than I
lust is a
like-
lot more interesting in the original.
They try to give her like a more relatable spin and like, you know, I don't know. Like she has a turning around point. Meanwhile, Lust in like Brotherhood is just evil.
She's just evil.
She doesn't get the chance to do that.
Listen.
I think Envy works great in both, we'll say, because Envy does get some very interesting moments in Brotherhood and the original.
I think Envy is way cooler concept-wise in Brotherhood, but yeah, I wouldn't say that one's better than the other overall.
I don't know. I mean, I think I would maybe personally like Envy in the original more than I would like Brotherhood, but in Brotherhood, Envy has some cool moments, and ultimately they kind of just serve as the being murdered machine by Roy Mustang.
Yeah.
2003 Dante, not that Dante is the main villain. Yeah. I like how in the fight scene with what is it? What's his name? What's their dad's name? I can't remember.
What, Hohenheim?
Hohenheim. I love von Hohenheim. I have a lot to say about von Hohenheim. I aspire to be that man. But anyway, there's a scene like when Dante and von Hohenheim are fighting, and he just summons these ghostly apparition versions of the armor that Alphonse inhabits, and I just pie on my guard. I'm like, oh!
That being said,
That's so sick.
I like von Hohenheim a lot more in Brotherhood.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
As a person,
My-
but yeah, there's some cool stuff
My
that happens.
favorite part,
for
my
sure.
favorite part about von Hohenheim is because all the souls of the like the families and the citizens of the city that were
basically
Reds-
cast into him. as
yeah
a slave.
cast it. He asks for forgiveness every
He
time.
makes amends and learns everyone by name, and whenever he uses each one's power for something, because he expends it like as the Philosopher's Stone does, he says their name
That makes-
in memoriam.
I feel
so hard.
It was so hard. It makes me cry, and I think about that all the time.
yeah.
I've talked with my therapist.
Peak of the series.
I've talked with my therapist about like stuff like, by the way, hi Keisuke, you're my therapist. I've talked to my therapist.
It's true.
I've talked to my therapist about
He does want to be a doctor.
motivations that get me to do stuff, and one of them actually is that scene where I think it's kind of I like to think of it as the hopes and dreams effect, where it's something that's so serious and moves you in such like a very prominent way. Like, you know, like listening to Hopes and Dreams and remembering the resolve and remembering the determination. It's something in that way that gets me like, I can do this. I must do this.
Yeah, that's a good way to steal yourself.
Sounds like a fucking asshole. It's crazy how Dante tosses Rose's baby and transmutes the baby into a gate. I don't remember the baby. Does the baby die?
I'm pretty sure the baby dies, man.
Oh my god.
Oops, sorry.
Or them all, might as well.
Rose is a very good character for them to circle back to in both series as well.
I wish Rose
I wish she was more recurring though.
I wish Rose was dark in Brotherhood. I kind of get why they changed that, but I liked that aspect more. The original is also a lot more dark. Is a lot more dark because they have her. She's like straight up like raped,
Yeah.
and that's how the child is conceived, and she becomes non-verbal because of it. It's like so traumatizing.
Yeah.
And it's a very important scene where Scar has a connection with Edward Elric, and Edward has to realize like the flaws of the country he's fighting for. Where it's like, these are terrible people. If it wasn't for all the blood and murder, here's also this person you knew personally and helped out. She was like taken advantage of and abused.
Also showing like Riza and Hughes and Mustang at war, and how shit it is, how just absolute bottom it gets. Give me more of that. Show me how horrible war can be.
I think honestly, especially now at the advent of seeing stuff that happens in Gaza from like the Israeli occupation, now we've had televised war in the Middle East where we see like the dreaded occupation of our country's taken over that land, and now there's a lot more weight for those scenes of Roy, or I don't forget who shot just like a fucking family of.
Oh yeah, I remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
And he has, they describe it as like the crow's feet or something under their eyes, or you know, it's noticeable once they take that shot, that kill, where they have that look in them now. Oh. 2003 can be pretty goofy, like when Sheriff Bradley catches on what Roy and Mustang are up to, and he reconstructs one of his dead generals into a fucking Terminator. Yeah. That guy does not show up. The Terminator guy, I'm pretty sure, does not show up in... I think he's the 2003 original.
Yeah, I also believe that.
But I don't know if...
The Terminator 2000.
Who's the guy that has... who's the tower guy in that blows people up in Brotherhood? I'm talking Taro, like Taro when I say tower.
The tower?
He's the guy that blows people up. Like turns them into bombs.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember if he shows up in an original, bro. An original.
I don't know either. Wait, where was he in the story?
Where was he?
Yeah.
He was given like a little mini Philosopher's Stones, and he works with the homunculus in Endgame.
He's at the end?
Yeah, and he's like draped in all white, and he likes turning people into bombs.
Then he probably wasn't in the original.
No, actually, I don't know.
I'm getting him confused with the guy from Fate. So I don't...
Fate?
Yeah.
Fate Grand Order?
One of the crazy... No, I think it was Fate Stay Night. I just remember a crazy character from Fate being bound to a thing, and so I'm drawing a blank.
What's the time limit of saving people from Tartarus?
If it's a missing person, then it will be posted on the police station like normal.
Okay. Ugh. Ugh, my nose. It's been so
Sickly.
It's been so dry. Kimberly. You said sickly. And I'm like, that sounds like the guy. It's Kimberly.
What, really?
I think it's Kimberly.
Kimberly? That's funny.
Kimberly, yeah.
Kimberly.
I think he might. I think he kind of shows up in the original. I'm trying to
I
remember.
have to look this
I'm trying to
up
remember
now.
if he's like, you know, Brotherhood onwards original or
I
not.
really don't remember. There are not that many characters that are like
Deadline 8-5.
reused and are different.
Oh, we gotta do these now.
You gotta save Shuichi so he can be in Danganronpa V3.
We gotta go do this now. Fuga Bazooka, Tartarus, now. Kimberly. The demo for 2x2 was show. There's a demo. What is
I don't care. We're gonna wait till the game's out.
That's honestly 2x2 might be the first instance where we stop what we're doing and go play two.
Yeah, we should do that. I agree.
I'm too emotionally invested. I have to know what happens. $72. Okay. Honestly, I need to ping Gravity and see if he wants to see that.
Let's move out. Everyone stay alert.
Hey, guess what? He's in both anime. I didn't know that.
Okay. Apparently they're not close to done with the production of the game, which explains why not every character is in the demo. What? But they launch in... Oh, wait, they didn't give an actual date. They just said, like, sometime beginning of 2026.
All clear to proceed.
Isn't that weird to say 2026? Time moves ever forward.
Is that treasure?
I've been watching Unis Honest.
The atmosphere here has changed drastically.
And Unis
Please be
Honest...
careful, everyone.
for VOD's sake and people that don't know, is a channel co-hosted by Markiplier and his friend Ethan.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
And the main gimmick of the channel is that
This will do the trick.
the channel deleted itself at the end of 2020, where they only had like 1 year to make content, and they made content for like every single day of the year, and eventually, yeah, it was deleted. But people then reposted the videos on stuff like what is its name? What is its name? Internet Archive. So I've been watching it through there.
Shout out to the Wayback Machine.
So that's how I've been watching it. And yeah, it's very funny seeing Markiplier do a video about the inevitability of the end and trying to make the most of every moment, and then also playing Persona 3 on the side. So yeah, doubling down on this make do of what you have in life type thing. All right, we got a comment from North Nebraska. Munich Gravity says, despite Kodaka not being a main writer for the remake, he made a full video saying that he was being very involved with the production. We'll have to see. Because that could be a No More Heroes 2 situation, you know? We don't know.
What's the plan here? Go for it!
Okay. I will say this.
Pull the trigger.
I'll give you another action game, Bayonetta 2, where Hideki Kamiya was not he was not fully at the helm. He took a bit more of a back role, and somebody else handled the full
Have you played
production.
3?
No, I haven't played Beta 3 yet.
Okay.
And so, you could argue that when people are like, yeah, Bayonetta 2 is not as fun as Bayonetta 1, or the writing isn't as good, then you could be like, it's because Kamiya. But as a Bayonetta 2 enjoyer, I will tell you that Bayonetta 2 is pretty cool. And while it might not be what people wanted as a sequel to Bayonetta 1, I think it's pretty sick. And it's not bad. It doesn't really suffer or anything from Kamiya not fully having every say in everything. So, and No More Heroes 2 is actually a good game.
Oh yeah, it's a good game.
Revisiting it, I'm like, yeah, it has some flaws, but like I kind of expected to have a lot more criticism of it, and for it to have a lot more like glaring problems. It has some issues here and there, but like really for the most part, I'm like, this is pretty good. Like in a few ways, it's just straight up an upgrade from No More Heroes 1, and so like the combat is really good. I love the different weapons. There are some cool bosses, really cool mini games.
Well, I don't know because
soundtrack.
I never thought I'd get to this point where I'm like, I prefer the original over like No More Heroes 1 over 2, because I've been such a No More Heroes 2 stan. But now I can actually see a lot of the arguments, especially with like the tech in No More Heroes 1 versus No More Heroes 2.
Well, yeah. Also, I think
defense is better in 1.
Just as a baseline, I think No More Heroes 1 is like it's simple, but it's kind of arcadey. Where like it's pretty easy to pick up and understand, but like there's depth to it, because like a good arcade games have tech too, right? And that's kind of how I feel about it. And it's got a pretty straightforward progression with some twists here and there, but for the most part, just a cool, solid game. And then
there's also the Flanderization of No More Heroes that started with 2. Like 1, I don't want to say grounded, but it was not afraid to have a lot of boring, mundane sections to kind of contrast the gameplay, where you're to really hammer home the fact that you're just some loser that's paying to participate in these murder games. You have to do stuff like mowing lawns and like cleaning toilets and all this stuff. And meanwhile in 2, Travis is now like a superstar,
and he does not have to do that either.
I mean, he doesn't technically no, he doesn't have
But
participate.
I still do those things, and I still play No More Heroes 2 quite like I played 1 and 3. And because I have that option, I find it to be similarly enjoyable, and so I don't really have that problem. Like, I understand that criticism, but you could also argue that the game is more accessible and people can just play it one way or the other. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
People always Mina Gravity from North Carolina. He writes, people always mistake Suda 51 as the director of Killer is Dead. He was not. It was his game studio that worked.
Yeah, it was what, Grasshopper?
I think it's just
Or
because it was
Killer
around that period where they had to throw Suda's name on everything because of brand recognition.
Also, he did direct Killer 7, right? Which has a similar title.
Wait. Killer is Killer is Dead. Is that the one with the shotgun that talks to you? Because hold on, there's an important thing to note about that.
I don't know. It came out in like 2013 or so. That was like on the Xbox and the PlayStation, right? Or maybe it was just the Xbox. I don't know if it has shotgun to talk to you though.
Shadow of the Damned is this talking shotgun.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Well, it's because Shadow of the Damned shows up in Travis Strikes Back, where you
that's
played the
probably
game
why.
backwards.
That's probably why. That is pretty cool. Man, Travis Strikes Again is such a triumph. That's a good game, man.
That was a spectacular finish.
I like Shadow of the Damned story a lot.
Well, okay, this is another reason why No More Heroes 2 is not that bad, because I look at other action games. It's like, what do we got over here? Devil May Cry 2? Ugh. People are out here, you know, like, burning down houses over Bayonetta 3. I'm like, you know what? No More Heroes 2 is not that bad. It might be a black sheep writing-wise, but really the gameplay is pretty good. So
I think
I'll take
honestly, the big part, like I'm kind of whatever about being knocked down all the damn time. What it really needs
It's good.
it is the defense of 1. I think the blocking mechanics of 1 were better.
Yeah.
But you know, on the other hand, it's true. I do need to get good a little more.
I would argue that it might just be more No More Heroes 2 rewarding you for aggression and counter-aggression rather than defense. So it might
It's
just be
more
a
Dark
different
Souls.
focus.
It's more Dark Souls in that instead of like acting out of blocks done.
Probably hasn't gotten to the part where everyone complains is the worst thing about No More Heroes 2.
No, you've played No More Heroes 2.
We played No More Heroes 2 before. What are you talking about? I mean,
not on stream, but
I don't really remember what it is you could be talking about, though. But yeah, we played through the whole game.
I think he's talking about Jasper.
Oh yeah, I know about the final boss. I don't remember what it's like to fight him. I know that he's kind of annoying, but like, I've fought annoying bosses before. How bad can it be?
For our next fight.
All right. Oh man, dude. It's been a while since I fought Jasper, but I know
I
sometimes.
really like Jasper because I hate him. Can I
Yeah.
say that?
Yeah.
Great final boss is someone I want to kill.
It's
So
one.
he's
It's
not
one.
that
It's one of the few times. A cat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta save him. Anyway, it's one of the few times in No More Heroes 2 where it has a really good writing decision. Specifically where in No More Heroes.
Difficult to fight.
In No More Heroes 2, it's the name of the game is Revenge, but it eventually makes the point where it's not really worth it, and at the end it makes that point where the guy that killed Bishop, just some loser, and he, I don't want to say it's anticlimactic, especially the third phase, but you know, compared to like a super cool boss fight, like compared to Darkstar that you thought you were gonna fight, and Jean and like Henry, all like in that gauntlet, or and not even a Bad Girl that you had that fought before that, you know. Like, it's not to say that No More Heroes 2 doesn't have some awesome.
No More Heroes 3 also has a pretty good final gauntlet, I'd say.
Frick, dude, I love
No
it.
More Heroes 3's ending is pretty gosh darn good.
Oh, it's so peak, dude. It's so peak.
Can we just... So, we both like No More Heroes 1 better than 2, right? But 3 is the best game. I think we can say that. I know it's tough, but I have to say, I think 3 is the peak of the series.
I think, I don't know. The problem is that 3 feels like it needs to be way bigger than it actually is. I think that's the problem. Like, there's so much areas that are so obviously like, yeah, we were gonna have stuff here, but we just blocked it off. See, Perfect Paradise, like, I think its name is Perfect Paradise. Just like a whole like section of the map that you just can't go to.
Yeah, it
but
is
it's on-
unfortunate.
It
there
is
isn't more to
on the
explore. I think what they do have though is good enough.
yeah.
Because it's about No More Heroes 1 scale. The Switch hardware curse. Yeah, imagine if they made that a game on the Switch too. I'm curious how different it would be. It's goofy how Jasper beheads all Travis's friends and shows it in front of them, but then it turns out to be a lie. Yeah. Jasper's crazy, man.
That guy's messed up. He needs to go to therapy.
We can't now.
Too late with that.
The enemy left her on the roll. I'll show you my power.
Every time. Who's the singer? It's not Lynn. Who's the singer? The singer of Persona 3 Reload.
Oh, I don't remember her name.
Every time she says, "And I'll come back stronger than before," she reminds me of Steven Universe.
That's funny. I asked my niece because I was like, "What do you?" You know, my oldest niece. I'm like, "What do you do in your spare time?" And she was kind of like, "I don't really do much." I'm like, and she kind of explained her routine, and I basically learned like, "Oh, she watched shows." I'm like, okay. What's your favorite show? And she's like, Steven Universe. True. I'm like, that's pretty good.
True.
That's pretty funny.
It's a good pick.
She's currently watching Adventure Time, I think.
Oh, that's also
great.
really
I forgot to. I was going to recommend her Amazing World of Gumball if she hadn't already seen it, but
I hope the best of Romeo's dead, man. I do too. There's another trailer, but I haven't seen it yet.
yeah, I'm holding off on watching it just because I want to play the goddamn game. I think it's going to be great. Hang on, I have to look through all the Japanese artists on my Spotify real quick.
Steve Years has great art. Rebecca Sugar used to make great storyboard. Oh yeah. I think she also. I think Steven Universe definitely has like a lot of good, fun episodes. I remember watching like Jello Apocalypse and him being like, "Look at all these episodes with all the townsfolk that don't even matter," and I'm like, I like those guys though. I love
One man's criticism is another man's love.
I love those. Dude, when I worked at Arby's, there was a time where I would just take all the unusable chicken tenders and I would cook them up and then I would eat them and like eat them.
I remember doing that myself.
Yeah, I love that, and I would call them the bits because that's what Steven would get in Steven Universe.
By the way, her name is Azumi Takahashi.
Azumi.
Yeah, good luck remembering.
Yeah, every time Azumi does the thing where she's like, "And I'm stronger than ever before." It's Steven Universe.
There's a treasure chest.
There, I said it out loud. Azumi. Biken's move in Exerd.
Well, that's Izumi with an I. This woman is Azumi with an A. Azumi as opposed to Izumi or yeah, you know, we're American, so it's hard to enunciate. but
You
know
want
what I mean.
upbeats? You can come upbeats. Come on.
Pay attention next time.
Azumi.
Shall I move to strike?
Ezumi? No, Izumi. Yeah.
I'll show no mercy.
That's Lotus Juice in the background.
LJ.
Who names their store BJ's? Can I just say that? Out of place, but like.
So this is truly the example of if you have a successful enough business, it really doesn't matter what you call it.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Because eventually people will be like, wow, that's stupid. And then a month later, they're like, so yeah, I was watching Max.
No.
Or something like that.
I think BJ's is the most offensive of it all. I think it's the one where I'm still like, I've not even. Okay, maybe this will change if I step aside of BJ's wholesale and get their freaking subscription service because it's a Costco-like, by the way. Anyway, maybe it'll change. But for now, I'm like, who names their store blowjobs?
What?
Ask for an escort.
Yes.
Junpei. You're not Junpei, but that'll do.
See you.
Take this cat. Thanks.
The cat found Twilight fragments.
Yes.
Honestly, I should have come back because Elizabeth didn't tell me about the location of the second person. Oh well.
Fuka will remind you though if you go far enough.
All right. Let's
It'd be like,
continue
I sense the person 3 floors up or whatever.
Located.
Or you could just comb every floor, I guess.
Whee!
I'll start preparing the analysis.
Yeah.
Eureka Senpai knocked one enemy down.
Time to shit.
Time to shit. You got it.
I think, are there panning and stalking games?
I don't think
There'd be
so.
panning and stalking would make a good game, like a 2D, you know, hand-drawn style kind of thing. That'd be cool. Full action.
PSG DMC.
That's what I'm saying. Obviously not.
Can I just say, if you make an action like a 3D action game, I think bare minimum, you know, I feel like you should be able to have a jump cancel move or a launcher of some sort. That is what I'm looking for. That or an RC, a Roman cancel, because I'm crazy.
Yeah, your action game does have to have some sauce and some combo potential. It's gotta have a little bit of depth to it, 100%.
Rising of Vengeance has like one. It has an air launcher and it has RCs, so it's.
So it's a good game. That's what you're saying.
Haven't done Roman cancel since I stopped playing Exert. Have you played Rising or Vengeance recently?
Are you familiar with the Castle Super Beast podcast titled Julius Caesar was the first Roman cancel?
It's true, because he was canceled right in the back.
Yeah.
So in Rising or Vengeance, there's a technique where if you start getting more of the meter, the Powerade meter that lets you go into focus and start slashing, you can do stuff like, oh, I don't know, you just activating blade mode once, and that'll count as an RC that'll cancel your actions. So you
That's sick.
activate it and let go, and now you're completely actionable again.
That's sick.
So
Love that.
it's effectively an RC.
That might prove to be a difficult fight.
Yeah, little resets and stuff like that are really nice. Also, yeah, gravity, technically, a Roman cancel is 3 face buttons. If you do all 4,
I think that activates the insta kill.
yeah.
Going for an electric shock.
Actually, I think it's all 5. I think you have to do the dust button too.
No,
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of burst. I think it's burst.
Burst only needs like the dust button and a face button.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You.
Mashing all buttons and getting an insta kill is funny though.
I love.
Well, unfortunately, it's a bit harder to like activate the insta kill on accident.
One of my favorite things about doing RCs and gear is that you only need 3 face buttons, if I remember correctly. So like, I just like pressing the top 3 buttons on my
Yeah,
controller.
that's why playing Guilty Gear on stick is really cool.
And yeah, it reminds me, especially while playing Eno, where I'm like, oh yeah, time to activate the freaking whammy.
Shall I move to
I'm playing an instrument.
You should just play, you know, with a Guitar Hero guitar at that point.
People have done it.
the enemy's
If you're not, are you really playing the character?
slice you to pieces.
I love Eno so much. Fortissimo.
Have you seen the Eno costume over Aki in Street Fighter 6? Oh, I have to show you that later. It's very good. It's the best.
Oh wait,
Street
no,
Fighter
I
6
have.
You have?
It comes with custom effects and everything.
Yes, you have seen it? Oh my god, it's so peak. Oh, it's so cool. So well made.
I was like, oh shoot, I guess I gotta play Aki.
The first thing I saw, I thought when I saw that, I'm like, this is one of the best mods I've ever seen. And the second thing I thought immediately was, I gotta show this to Wood sometime.
So can you do me a favor and post that in the
Sure.
Discord?
Just gonna warn you that Aki's hard to play. It's a little awkward.
Activating. This is my That's a
Wow.
win for the team. Good job, everyone.
Nice.
Pegasus' health is dangerously low.
Don't worry, I guess I got you. I got you, ice kiss. Ice kiss.
Ice kiss.
Ice kiss. Iris. Iris.
We found the stairs. Let's go.
What am I fighting
Oh, there's a
for?
treasure chest.
Bro, playing Mega Man X4 is such a so as someone who wasn't really familiar with the game aside from that scene, I was like, why does Zero have such strong, why do these people have such strong feelings for each other? I feel like they've only just met. What is their backstory I'm missing? And then there's that whole thing. And then there's Mega Man X's side where it's like, oh, here's this funny robot. Oh god! Like, it was definitely whiplash on both sides. What channel do I even post this in?
I'm sitting here. I'm just sitting here in chat while I wait for my brain to figure out what I need to do to progress in Sekiro. Let my sister my Switch, so I dust off my PS4 to finish Sekiro. You need to parry someone. Bare minimum.
Parry the platypus?
You probably need to parry someone. Dodge light. Sure.
Dodge the platypus? Parry the platypus?
Thank you, Mitsuru.
I'm gonna play Sekiro.
Hey.
That game looks cool.
Fighting the armored samurai right now, the big dad.
What a freaking good mod.
Hey there.
We're doing well. Let's keep up the pace.
Gravity, I've been playing Bloodborne. I'm gonna play it a little bit more tomorrow. That's been pretty cool. I'm gonna play Liza P and then probably Sekiro some point after. I've been playing Hollow Knight mostly though lately. I just beat Hollow Knight for real. All the DLC, all the God Home stuff and stuff like that the other day. But I've been playing Silk Song. Played it out in 2019 to 20, the dark years. very
Value located.
very appropriate to play Bloodborne around the pandemic. Even the blight.
This will do the trick.
The blight! Yeah, there's a blight in Bloodborne. Causes everyone to turn into beasts and shit.
As versatile as a
The night
dragon.
of the hunt.
Ready to switch in. Take point. Loud and clear.
Take point, I guess. Oh, that's something I haven't seen yet.
Victory shall be ours.
Good luck with finishing Sekiro though.
Maximum fire.
Does it have DLC? If so, are you gonna do it?
I think it does, right? It's gotta. Dark Souls 2 took the longest to finish in the Dark Souls trilogy because of all the content.
I didn't realize it had all that much content. I heard it was like the easiest question mark.
Apparently,
It's either that or 3.
Dark Souls 2 has the multiple versions, including one that says prepare to
Yeah,
die.
that's true. It does have multiple versions, so I guess it depends what kind you play.
Also, the balancing actually changes between the different versions, between the versions. And, obviously, with the Let It Die, you will die, prepare to die edition. But,
A shadow. What will you do?
Because they nerfed the shield so much and up damage numbers and stuff like that.
The situation.
Dark Souls 2 is very shield abusable.
I've heard with Dark Souls 2, you want to play the original because the balance changes so differently.
3 extra DLC levels with 10 new bosses in total. Yeah, that's a lot of content.
This will do the trick.
Because you know how those Souls bosses can be. Sometimes they take a minute to figure out. So that's some content right there.
On me.
Let's
burn
change
through.
Time to shit.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I don't want that. I want to use my holy skill. Which one of my freaks? You.
You.
Yeah, he's a freak. He's in a bondage. That's why he's got all the locks.
The original's not worth it. The re-release of Dark Souls 2 is better. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the original has some messed up stuff in it that they patched for the second version.
The only thing is the original has going for it is that the spawn camping is not as bad.
This is done I give. Taking no prisoners.
You're telling me my favorite YouTuber H Bomber guy lied to me?
No, he just has opinions, which aren't always going to align with what other people think, including you.
Mission complete.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
Yeah, we in the Dark Souls 2 community have mixed feelings about H. Bomber Guy.
That's funny.
Stairs located.
But us in the vaccines department have great feelings.
Oh, that's not even. They don't even care at that point. They're like this guy doesn't exist, and what he's saying is lies. You know.
Apparently, the drugstore
I guess
has
that's strong
sales on
feelings. I don't know.
services.
Wait. Okay, wait. What side of the vaccine
Surprised you're so
community?
practical.
Are you talking about anti-vaxxers and they have strong feelings against H. Bomber Guy?
Yeah,
Or- okay.
that's what I thought you meant.
No, I thought like we in the vaccines like development community.
Identifying the contents of that treasure chest.
Oh, the pro-vac. You mean normal people
Yeah.
with normal values?
We also never listen to Mahler, so we are not an impartial type.
This will do the trick.
Strike attack for its weakness.
Punch and wind.
Touching it.
There's something really funny about Gravity saying we of the Dark Souls 2 community. Like he's a representative. You love to see it. You love to see 5 shadows go on the ground. They're all on the ground. Nice going, Yukari.
I'm not exactly in a rush to play the Dark Souls games, but that's because honestly, I'm kind of a hipster. Usually if people are talking about it, the more adverse I am to actually playing it.
I've actually swung the other way completely
Them to a pulp,
because
as they say.
somebody would be like, here's this new hot shit. I'm like, let me try that, and it's really good. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's not so bad.
Course of action.
So
Identifying the
now
contents
I'm
of that
actually
treasure
like,
chest.
you know, I've been playing the Hollow Knights. I played the Expedition 33, and the Alan Wakes, and I want to play Metaphor. You know, a lot of newer games. And I've been, you know, Everhood 2. A lot of new shit that you know. Romeo is Dead is a good example. I'm like, yeah, I'll push some old stuff back to get my hands on the new shit. That looks good.
It's easier for me to like with albums and music because the time commitment's shorter, you know.
Well, that's fair.
So like I haven't. I mean, I guess yeah. It sounds like the kind of same mentality I have for music, but for music, it's like
I also have Metaphor on PS5. I feel you, brother.
yeah.
I'm going to get to it after Silk Song and after Quantum Break. The Silk Song is a long game. Quantum Break's a short game. Then I'll be able to play a nice long RPG and get through it. For me, it's well. Also, if a game has been out for a while, you have a better idea of like you're able to process like whether you really want to play it or not, how much other people like it, why you might like it, and also time. Like if a game has been out for a while, you're like, oh, how much time is it gonna take? And you have a better example.
Ooh. New mechanic.
I'm still setting up. It'll
So that will happen if you enter a fight with a shadow and another shadow on the map is really close to you. It's kind of like the Persona 5 fighting in waves, but it literally only applies to if shadows are in close proximity to each other.
You take it from here.
The other game I need to play, Hades. I also have Hades on PS5. That game looks fun.
Hades is definitely a game I want to play.
Excellent. Coming down.
Finished Hades.
How was it? And also, are you gonna play Hades 2 at some point?
Well, I need to do this.
I also need to play Persona 4 at some point because the remake's gonna come out and I'm gonna be like, ah, shit.
Yeah, I got
That's another one that's kind of in the back. It's like Persona 4 and Nier are like the two games that are in my background I need to work in somewhere.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're gonna go through heck trying to figure. Dude, there's different voice acting for some select characters between Persona 4 and for Golden.
Well, I'm gonna be playing Golden because that's one I own.
Yeah.
What's the difference exactly?
I think it's Teddy and then also Chie specifically.
Okay, well, I'll be interested in
We beat
seeing
them to
those
a
differences.
pulp, as they say.
What do you think? Do you think there's like a one that you prefer?
I prefer old Teddy and old. I don't know, maybe older Chie to be honest.
Finally, a Persona 4 remake where I can push Kanji away from Naoto. I can have him. If I can't, I'll steal Naoto away from him.
That's so messed up.
That is really messed up. Well, are there like canon pairings in the anime or something?
I think the closest you would get is Kanji and Naoto.
That's what yeah.
What would I use the clock for?
It gives you your SP back.
Oh yeah.
And also, you use Twilight Fragments, which means the chance of you opening a chest and triggering a clock door is increased.
Initializing combat mode.
Naoto is super popular. Didn't know that.
It's because Naoto's,
Welcome back to Pride.
how do I say it?
Use it now.
Naoto, not autistic. What's the word? Now I get older, I like Chie more. I don't like, oh yeah, I was about to say, I don't really like any of the Persona 4 characters, and then I realized Rise is there. No, Naoto isn't trans. NFJ, I don't know, she's
Wait, you're trying to figure out what paradigm she fits
not
into with her
normal,
situation?
we'll say. She doesn't know how normal people act. She's got a lot of gap moe.
Gap moe?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's kind of like where they act like differently than what you would expect them to act like. It's kind of Kanji has a little bit of that too. She's Rei from Evangelion. No, I wouldn't say she's
well,
Rei.
okay, but that kind of behavior relative to normal people.
Yeah.
Okay, because I can understand where he's coming from when he says that at least.
I wouldn't say she's Rei.
Even if she's not exactly Rei.
Rei is a lot more pure and innocent. Like, you know, I think the difference between Rei and Naoto is that Naoto will be flustered and more anxious about things she doesn't know. You know. Ugh. Money or XP? I don't know. Money.
When in doubt, yeah. I wasn't even gonna say anything. I didn't even know what I was gonna say.
I hate Steak and Shake right now. Steak and Shake is going through a stupid like we're going to foster a right-wing audience, and that's how we're going to save our business. Arc.
Where have I heard that familiar? Where have I heard that one before, William?
I don't know where.
When has that worked?
So anyway, Steak and Shake is doing stuff like admitting that, hey, we're gonna use beef tallow instead of seed oils because seed oils are sus. Everyone uses seed oils, and they're all weirdos. And
We're the cool people.
and like, I'm like, cool, you know, but I don't.
Cool, you know.
I don't think beef tallow is any more healthier. In fact, not eating fries is probably the healthier option. But go off. Anyway, they're doing that, and then also endorsing RFK Jr.,
Shadow detected nearby.
Donald Trump's Secretary of Health, who said that autism is caused by Tylenol during pregnancy. Just stuff.
Just some good old-fashioned stuff.
So, you know, I'm not about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to Steak and Shake anymore. But today I had this, like, I kind of want Steak and Shake. So, but I just made it at home. Like, I got what I usually get, which would be like chicken tenders, fries, grilled cheese, and I got a shake from Arby's.
Personally, I would have probably like tried to make a garlic steak burger at home. So that's probably my bread and butter for Steak and Shake.
I'm at full
Listen to this beach rendition of a Persona 4 song.
It's a Newgrounds link. That's how you know Gravity is cultured. Just the twang.
The
The
twang.
loud twang.
The marimbas.
That's a steel drum. Yeah. It's a steel drum.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me.
You're like, that is so ridiculous that you said that. The acoustic guitar.
Actually, that's...
Shut up! That's an acoustic guitar. You're lying.
That's funny. It's possible that I could have been like, it's actually like a Spanish guitar, but like, I don't think it is.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you for sharing that. Gravity, do you frequent Newgrounds? How did you find this?
I'm ready.
I haven't seen a Newgrounds link in several years, so it's kind of nuts. Or did it just get shared from that source?
Pull the trigger.
Oh, you left Twitter. Good decision, honestly.
That's on.
Probably more interesting stuff on Newgrounds.
I just kind of went to Blue Sky, but to be honest, I never really participated in Twitter.
I also never really used Twitter.
I'm more of a Tumblr girly.
Yeah, I still use Tumblr ever so slightly, and that's about as much as I touch social media.
It's kind of like Tumblr, but like a mashup of Tumblr and Twitter, because I get the porn from Tumblr, and also some other stuff. Fan base, we'll say Tumblr fan base.
I can't believe
plus
people
Twitter
are
is
horny
like
on main.
UI.
I could never do that.
I can. It's easy.
Why?
I don't know. You see porn, you repost, and that's it.
Yeah.
And there's a not safe for work tab. So like you just like anytime there's porn, you just it has like that little tab, and you just don't click it, and then you don't have porn on your feed. It's
people-
not totally perfect.
So
but, you
people
know.
can't see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that at all. Not in a million years.
Sometimes stuff where it's like, yeah, that should be under a not safe for work tab, or like I don't post it, I don't repost it. Then
You were watching Persona 4 Flash parodies, and that song came from a parody called "You Damn Bastard." That's great.
have I discovered everything?
I can't believe people still use Flash on Newgrounds to make things. Good. Please never stop. It's like the Flipnote people. Please keep using Flipnote.
love
It's so unique and good.
I think his name is, it's not Raw XD, Raw XD, I think is what his name is. He made the Gamble Core video where he's like, let's go gambling.
Yeah, it's that guy, and then like the French Flipnote artist.
French Flipnote.
Yeah, that makes like the bouncing animations.
Oh yeah,
and shit like that.
Philippe.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Philippe, yeah.
Those are the goats right there. The throat goats. That was a line dropped by the Zoomer Angels and Panty and Stocking in one of the final episodes we watched. Man, I'm gonna miss that show. I can't wait to watch the rest of it in 2030.
That last episode is definitely just like the original show, where it's like it's neat, but there was an episode earlier that was better.
Yeah.
It was a 3-parter too, instead of just like I think it was just a 2-parter in the original for the game.
They also ended it with a big cliffhanger again, as a big middle finger to be like, yeah, keep watching, so we can resolve it in one episode and move on like nothing happened. I can't wait for the Zoomer Angels to move into the steeple. Or something stupid.
Doing pretty well.
I can't believe Stalking is a MILF now.
I suppose we don't need that motorcycle
Huh?
with the communication equipment anymore.
Well, she's not she doesn't have kids, but you know.
Oh, you mean Panty?
No, I was talking about Stalking.
Wow.
Mind broke.
Wait, what? Where'd you get that from?
Miss my chance.
Panty and Stalking, new Panty and Stalking spoilers. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Climax ending? That's funny.
so Stalking becomes a nun at the end of the season. Okay. So I was making a joke where she's older. I was like, she's like a MILF.
Oh, okay, but she's not a mom.
Still, she's not a MILF. But,
Yeah,
you know,
so like you're wrong. What? But I was like, you mean Panty, the one who they show spoilers has children? And you're like, no. What is going on?
Which one of the Demon Sisters banged? I want to know.
I don't know. That's pretty funny though. Very entertaining. I like that they just like figure it out.
I want to know.
Do you think it's gonna be like a BoJack Horseman where it's like, oh, this is a future that didn't actually happen. We just showed it to you for fucks.
That'd be so messed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
C'est magnifique.
That's my favorite, is when you make a good anti-spoiler.
Reeva's not the father. No, he is.
No, he literally is. No, they spell it out. He is.
He is. I want to know how they got the kid. Well, okay. I'm still talking spoilers. Okay, just saying. If you haven't seen it, go see it.
It's crazy that we can like legitimately say we're spoiling Panty and Stocking. Panty leg and egg.
We have the advantage.
Angel egg.
What are you talking about? She's a girl. She lays eggs all the time. It's called a period.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Is that offensive?
Is it?
I'm not sure if it is.
Is it? We'll have to ask Dolphy later.
That's I'm not sure how to feel about that. Not good. I don't feel good about that one.
-2.
-2 that joke.
Anytime Jacobs doesn't like a bit, he says -2 like he's in germs.
I love that. That's my favorite. It's funny because people will -2, but they won't +2. You are trekking unknown territories with bad jokes today. What was the other one that we made that was so bad, huh? I've heard fighting game content creators talk about how it feels really bad for someone to like get beat by someone when playing online on stream, and then they come into their chat and be like, GG, that was me. Because, well, as many of these content creators explain, those people don't do that when they get beat. So it just feels bad to be, oh, rub salt in the wound. But, you know, when I beat you, doesn't mean anything, huh? You're not going to come say GG's.
They were the better person.
Like, that's kind of crazy, man. So, similar energy. By which I mean when you -2 a joke when you don't like it, but you don't +2 it when you like it. It's like, come on, don't do that double standard. Be a true Germamite.
16 Oberon? Just kill.
Perfect. Just what we hoped for.
I think I got a card today that said that I had my max stock and personas went up, which was crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You got that?
I did. Is that so? Just when I'm in Tartarus and that's it? Like, do I just have to delete one once I leave today, or is that permanent?
Wait, what? You have an increased max stock from a tarot card?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I think so. Yeah.
Hang on, I have to look this up because I don't remember that.
We're doing well. Let's keep up the pace.
Oh yeah, Iron Lung. Markiplier released a trailer for Iron Lung.
What's Iron Lung?
Iron Lung is a video game where you are a prisoner that was sentenced to death, but instead of being sentenced to death, you're being used for an experiment where they're sending you to a unknown planet that they don't know much about, and you pilot this submarine that doesn't have a viewport or anything. You just get a camera.
Okay.
You get like a camera.
Wait, I think I know this game. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know this game. I've seen it.
Yeah. So Markiplier did contact the creator and said, hey, can we make a movie about this? And he's like, yeah.
Previously didn't have anything to do with this game at all.
Yeah, no, he played it on his channel, and then
As you do.
but then
he
was
was just like, I want to make a movie.
yeah, he was like, I want to make a movie. He's like, and then the creator of the game was like, yeah, sure, what could go wrong? And Markiplier just started working on the movie, and he kept adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff, so the dates get longer and longer and longer until recently we actually have a trailer now.
That's sick.
Yeah, so apparently it's coming in theaters.
That's sick.
So I really want to watch it.
You know what? The one movie that I'm really sad I couldn't watch in theaters.
What?
The AVGN movie. The AVGN movie aired in select theaters because J-Roll is a cinema aficionado, and he's like, I can't get it everywhere, guys.
Nice
We'll get it in
crit.
select theaters.
Nice crit.
Seriously. And I'm quite sad that I missed out on that. We should go watch Iron Lung.
I really want to watch
I
it.
think that'd be fun.
Can you look it up? I wonder. Here's the thing. I don't think it's gonna be in like common movie theaters.
And that's how it's done. Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
I totally want to watch Iron Lung though. It's not gonna be a fun movie.
Okay.
But yeah.
No wonder I was confused. That Major Arcana effect does not exist. probably got
Civilian detect.
mixed up a little bit because there are some effects that's like personas in your stock gain a stat and stuff like that. Or the persona you currently have equipped gains a level.
Okay.
But there's nothing to increase your persona stock. Look up Iron Lung.
I want to watch Iron Lung so bad.
I don't know which major arcana you have, but I guess we can see next shuffle time. I just looked up Iron Lung and I got the Iron Lung.
Initializing
The game.
No, the Iron Lung. That's not what I want.
What's the plan here?
I still need to watch In Space of Markiplier.
It has no effect.
There's so much to watch, so much to do, so much to see.
I'll show you.
Opening January 30th,
Ooh.
according to Fandango.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a
Where?
little more time.
It's your turn.
What to do?
Well, yesterday.
Apparently, it's gonna be at the theater near where we work, the theater near where I used to live, like with my parents. It's going to be the place west of where we work, and yeah, it's just gonna be places.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna show everywhere,
I guess
which is cool.
I guess I gotta ask, you know, after stream.
Yeah. Well, here I could just show you. Oh, I closed the window.
That was a spectacular finish.
Look, we got this one. Got this one.
Oh, there's a
Well, here's the thing. I was
treasure
gonna
chest.
ask what he meant by the one near work, but I don't want to elaborate that on stream.
Yeah, this is the one I meant.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh, the one by work is
We're currently on the 80th floor.
remember when we saw
Oh, yeah,
like the Sonic movie and shit like that?
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
theater, that
I don't
theater.
like the idea.
With your sister? Yeah, that one. Good one. The fancy one.
This ain't
I saw Tron there.
You won't know it hit them.
I'll hit them where
There's
it
3 other
hurts.
people in the theater.
Do it.
To be fair, the way the theater works is it's like automated.
End me down. Shall I take
The movies kind of like run throughout the day at various times and stuff like that.
the time?
Also, I saw the movie like a month after it came out. Also, it sold horribly. So, you know.
It sure did.
I liked it. Jared Leto shouldn't have been in it.
It's funny. I recently
He
listened.
did a good job. That's almost worse.
I actually did look up 30 Seconds to Mars, his little band, and apparently,
Nicely done, Tucker.
so you know the clip of this streamer where she's like, the planet is burning, the world is dying, but do you really need anyone else? And then it cuts to the Call of Duty footage where he's like no scoping people, and it has the song playing, can't break me down.
No, that's
Bury me, bury me. That song, that's Jared Leto.
Oh, he can actually sing. That's crazy.
Yeah. But so the thing is, I'm like, that song's kind of fun. I'm like, I kind of like that song. But learning that it's sung by Jared Leto makes that edit so much fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like multi-layered now, right?
Yeah.
Why is such a talented person a horrible person?
You know, just it can happen.
I don't like that. I don't like when your talent can make things like, oh, let him slide. He's a genius.
Do the same thing.
That's fine. How many women? Don't worry about. Like, no, I don't like that. We should hold people accountable to their
What did
actions.
Tarantino say about these random people? Dude, okay, so
They won't know it hit them.
Gosh, what Tarantino say?
so recently, Fortnite is getting accused, not just accused, pretty much people agree between themselves that they are using AI generated images
Setting up.
for some of the assets. Specifically, they've seen like a poster of this Yeti that has like 5 toes on one foot and 4 toes on another. There's an image of the little tomato guy at a late night show that looks really off as well. And there's like AI generated album covers and stuff for some of the original songs.
Didn't somebody come out and they're like, honestly, I don't know why people hide the fact that they put AI in their games. Might as well embrace it.
That was
Who was that?
The owner of Epic Games.
Man, what a great
Tim Sweeney.
person to
Tim
pair it over one of the most popular games.
It
that's
started
going through a big rough patch right
Technically, it started with AI Darth Vader. AI, they had the permission from Darth Vader's family to use his likeness and his sounds to train a voice model.
It was a separate issue though because the original voice actor before he died signed his voice away to be used for stuff like that. So that was kind of like
here's the problem. Yeah, I don't know how much was signed away or like if the content they used for that was specifically for. Yeah, it was specifically trained on that, or if they had something else, you know. And then I also don't know how much how much electricity or whatever they use it uses to use that. So there's multi layers going on here. So, for example, of like ethical AI generated content, Vocaloids, because all of the power is being used on your computer to actually use them, and also the people that get sampled for the training data are actually, you know, paid for, and they signed off on this type of thing. So
hey, the family got paid.
There's also the fact that no one's trying to replace actual like singers with Vocaloids. Like, you know, they're not trying to be like Vocaloids are going to be a replacement for singers in the future. No. So. In that essence, you know, the Darth Vader thing kind of gets closer to that, but Tim Sweeney then makes that statement before Chapter 7, Part 1 comes out, and then he's specifically talking about how he doesn't like how Steam makes it so you have
that was it.
Steam makes it so if you have AI generated content, you have to disclose it.
Which is so based of them.
Yeah, that's the standard.
Steam and Valve still just being the good people in the video game industry.
I hate it because I'm like, guys, please do not worship a company ever. Even if it's Steam, don't worship them. But it's so hard because they just do good decisions compared to. They're not shooting themselves in the foot. They just keep not doing that, you know?
Well, the thing is, I think it's okay to respect people. I don't think you should worship them, but like, I respect the hell out of Steam. It doesn't mean they can't make bad decisions and lose that, but they haven't yet. That's what respect is, you know? You have it until you don't, but while you have it, you have it. It's as simple as that. So, and a big thing about Steam is that a lot of their like big wins, quote unquote, is them not doing what a lot of other companies do, which is like, yeah, we are exclusively doing this to make money or to cover our asses or whatever. Steam does cover their assets and they do make money, but they seem to be doing what a person in a video game industry would do if they had a brain. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that I agree with everything that Steam has ever does, but like, a lot of the stuff they do seems thought out, and that alone is like, you have my support because you think before you do. So I think that is one reason why they have a lot of positive traction overall. Regardless, it doesn't really excuse the whole, you know, I don't know. The whole Epic Games and Fortnite thing is pretty crazy to me.
So yeah, because of people specifically, Tim Sweeney makes that statement, and then the new chapter comes out, and those assets start looking up. Now, Fortnite. So on top of that, Fortnite for Chapter 7, Part 1, they are collabing with some things, specifically Back to the Future and Kill Bill, and Quentin Tarantino is apparently directing some of the in-game movie stuff, like Quentin Tarantino himself. It's not like an actual movie.
Yeah, basically making like sequel content and putting it in Fortnite.
So that's what's going on, and the other collab that's in the rumor mill is that Harry Potter is in the works.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so random.
So here's the thing. that's connections to JKR, right? That's JK
Yeah, yeah.
Rowling. And then
Well, also its connection to more. Actually, I don't remember if what was it called? The last Harry Potter game.
what is it? The Wizard School one?
Yeah.
It's the one where like guys that don't think about the situation at all say the funny wizard game.
What is it called though?
I don't remember.
Well, the Hogwarts Legacy, I think, is what it's called.
Yeah.
And didn't it have AI stuff too?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
No, the reason why people are like, no, please don't play this game is because J.K. Rowling is...
Signed off on it.
Well, yeah, it's more like J.K. Rowling is going to profit from it and then specifically start funding anti-trans charities or conversion therapy.
Man, that's a fun role. That's a fun like pipeline.
So
Please buy my anti-trans game.
stop. They're like, please don't support J.K. Rowling financially because she's an awful person.
Right.
She's a turf. Specifically that she says it herself that she will do this.
So if she has an avenue in what is probably one of the most popular shooters right now, then she could potentially make even more money to do that, right?
Yeah, and then going back to the not I almost said Wizards 101.
I wish.
Going back to,
Wish we could talk about that
Going back
game.
to the Wizard Academy game or whatever. Who cares? That led to a lot of escalation between people who were like, please don't play this game, and they would yell at streamers, and streamers like, I just like Harry Potter, I don't know what's going on. Like completely polarizing normal people that don't know about the trans stuff. So that backlash then fueled the opportunity for right-wing activists like Pepika to then play the game and be like, just to own the libs.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I like that politicians don't care about video games at all until it can run their agenda. That's crazy.
Pepika is not a politician, but yeah, she's just a VTuber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Well, you said right wing.
well, yeah.
I thought you meant it
Pepika,
was part of that.
Pepika is very right wing. Well, she's a Waco spreader.
How does that mean?
Waco is basically I think it's
words.
Waco, Florida. Waco, Florida, where this guy had this cult-like church, and I think he was being spied on by the FBI or something, and it eventually burnt his church down or something.
What the fuck?
And it's supposed to be like an anti, like, I hate the government, I hate the Federal Bureau of this and this.
Why would you burn down your church just because you're being spied on? Doesn't it seem like overkill?
The guy was kind of crazy. I have to look into it again because the last time I watched content on it was like Illuminati, and then Illuminati got outed. Ugh. This one. Point is, she says stuff like that, and then she says stuff like, I'm going to shoot up a Walmart. She's a femcel. She likes to try to describe herself as a femcel.
Pepika?
Yeah.
I say.
Anyway,
Sounds like a very stable and trustworthy individual for my news.
that
and influence.
That, and then Pepika's followers also do this. I think like Depressed Nugasaki or whatever his name is. Who is a Pepika army guy, is also a pusher of the funny wizard game. Not even for its gameplay.
Guys, don't just stop playing Magic and go play Magic the Gathering. The good game.
You could play Wizards 101, I'm just saying. It's right
Wait, did
there.
you miss the Twilight Fragment back there?
Stairs located.
I think I did. No, it's right there.
Updating di-
Twilight Fragment?
What are you talking about, Twilight Fragment?
I thought you saw Twilight Fragment. A blue breakable thingy.
I don't know, maybe?
Down here in this hallway on the right. Not that hallway, but the one you came from.
Go back to where you came from.
This will do the trick.
Bow, electricity.
William, let's talk about something happier. How's Borderlands doing? How's Randy Pitchford?
So, anyways, talking about So Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, all right. We
Recently-
never got to that point, huh?
Quentin Tarantino recently made a statement that he hated a certain, like, if he got to reshoot Grateful Bastards, he would have removed a certain actor because he hated him. And so recently, out of spite, people are like, the Chad, and then they're talking about the actor that he hates. And they keep making memes. Apparently, he showed up in, I don't know if it's Dark Knight Rises. It's the one with Bane, because he's or some shit. Because the guy, the image, you know, the does he know?
Yeah.
Image. That's the actor.
Okay. So why did Quentin say they hated this guy and wanted to remove him from the movie?
He just thinks he's a bad actor or whatever.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah.
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
Yeah. Why is there a controversy?
Why is there a controversy? It's because a lot of like minor things are coming up, and people are like, yeah, screw Quentin Tarantino. That, and also like he likes to write rape as like a, you know, characters being raped as a thing. And to some people,
Yeah, it is a little weird.
to some people, they're like, no, actually, I don't think you need to resort to that type of writing.
Well, if you're gonna do it, I guess I don't even know how you say do it right. Like yeah, I've seen it not shown graphically and done fairly tastefully, like referring to it and talking around it rather than like showing it or whatever. You know what I mean?
Literally, this stream we were talking about.
Like you can certainly, like every topic, you can, you know, breach it properly. So I think that's a pretty fair assessment, a fair take. Doesn't he still make movies? Is he still doing that?
No. Well, apparently he's at his end game of like the next movie will be like my last big one, but he keeps
Okay.
putting it off.
Probably easy to do when it's like, what is he gonna do when he retires? He probably doesn't really know, so he's like, I'll just, you know, keep going until I really feel like getting out of there.
On acquiring the lovers. The lovers. I don't know the rest of the Quentin Tarantino stuff, but I'm thinking like a snowball might be brewing soon with that one. Matthew Illard, you know, William Afton, Shaggy. He I think that he does both
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
voicing Shaggy and also Shaggy in IRL. He also is like, yeah, I don't like Quentin Tarantino either.
That's funny.
Yeah. Let's talk about.
I trust Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Registering persona is overriding acceptable. I've completed registration. Now then, let's begin.
What kind of persona
36.
do you design?
Nope, not yet.
Are you finished? We look forward.
I need to level up once.
You should pause and see how much XP till your next level up.
Well, we have to get into a fight so Aegis and Yukari can
Go to your stats real quick, just because I'm curious. Max XP 2,322. That's not bad.
gonna be a line. Just gonna level up, and then so is
4. 4.
okay. You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Mitsuru, I need you out of the party. Specifically, just so Akiko can get us practically free level up.
Who are the ones you selected? I guess in Yukari.
I guess Yukari, and not Junpei, frick, Akiko.
No, I meant for the clock.
All right, let's get going.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about this mechanic is you can go down to floor 1 and fight an enemy and they'll level up just as easily.
Won't have any effect. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Nice gloves, idiot.
Akihiko.
Situation.
Language.
You said dang it.
He said the D word. He said the level 1 swear.
Gang?
Yeah.
Gang is...
Not level 2, which is damn.
That's level 3. I think level 5 or level 4 is fuck. You know? And we're going off Marvel rules.
Marvel rules! I like that. The Marvel curse word power scaling.
Level 5 is the important one. This'll suck. Sure.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you get XP. XP doesn't suck. XP's alright.
There we go.
This I can fight even better.
The Patra. I should get it.
You should replace Patra.
Agarula. Agarula.
Like Karuba.
Agarula. Elect break. Wow. Okay, so does his super pierce?
If you're talking about, yeah, his all supers pierce.
Okay.
But, so if an enemy has a resistance to an element and you hit them with a super, they will take less damage from the super. I'm pretty sure. Because if they're weak to it, they'll take more. It's just that it's not super resistant and it's not repelled or, nulled entirely.
God damn.
So you could use Elect Break to make him do more damage, but really probably don't need it at all for Akihiko. I think he's good because it doesn't affect shock rate or anything like that. So, which is what you'd want to shoot for, if anything. So you're probably fine.
Well, then I should just get rid of Elect Boost. Because if I'm not actually aiming for damage, then and if I'm aiming for the shock thing, then the Elect Boost would be it.
Yeah. If shock is more important to you than damage, then sure.
Gigantic.
Here comes the giant fist. I love the animation for that.
Gigantic fix.
Gigantic fist is so fun.
Weak into heavy. No
Yeah.
medium.
Improve my capabilities.
No, screw it.
The aroma.
We beat them to a pulp.
That shadow looked like AI slop, as they say.
Would you call Igus a clanker?
I made that joke like a couple streams ago, and you just didn't say anything.
I'm using it as a throwaway.
It doesn't mean I have to honor you when you ignored me making the same joke.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the level of that joke. Doesn't feel. He's like, no, doesn't feel good.
Honestly, the funniest part about calling Igus as a clanker is that she becomes like one of the most human robots by the end of the series that I've ever seen. So it's like super degenerate and like inhumane and horrible to call her that. You know what I mean?
It is 10:08.
Wow. Are you level 36?
Yes.
Are you confused for the thing you want or whatever?
No, level
Oh,
37.
you have to be 37?
Yes. Heck. Man, I need Junpei at my party. Look at him. Flopping around like a clown.
Wandering around like a clown.
Wandering around like a clown. It is 10:09, gamers. It's time to stop streaming, even though I've only streamed for an hour and 40 minutes.
Guys, we played Persona 3 Reload. We broke the streak of not playing the game.
Dude, I'm just glad we did.
We're gonna play the game next Monday too. Maybe not the Monday after that.
You're looking
because
at
it
your
might fall
phone.
until like no, it'll be like the 22nd, which is not holiday times. So yeah, Persona 3 for the rest of the year.
Yeah. I like Persona 3. What a fun game. I completely played this game. No one, you know, it's funny. You didn't even tell me what to do today. I completely did it on my own, all of my free will. You know, this was a good stream. Good stream.
Yeah, I like how you say that immediately after I'm like, so here's whether you should or shouldn't keep elect break. You're like, oh, okay, and you like agreed with that, and so I influenced it at least a little bit.
Yeah, well, I wanted it, you know. So you're like, don't keep it. You weren't like, don't keep it. It's not a good idea.
I said you're fine.
Yeah.
Like you could definitely afford to not have it. Yeah, it was a good stream where we you turned your brain off and played the game. And we talked a lot.
Yeah,
good stream.
It's definitely, I like having those moments when I'm playing like Persona or whatever, where I'm not
in the flow state.
Well, I'm in the flow state where I'm not actively thinking of like being clunkered down by the day system, you know.
Clankered down. Don't have Igus in your party.
Being, you know, bricked down or not completely jiving with the fight mechanics, you know, like you know.
Yeah.
I completely just
you don't have to go home and clock in. You get to play a game where you kind of relax, which is nice.
Anyway, thank you, Gravity, for joining us in chat today and dealing with an egg joke.
Gravity from Munich, Virginia.
Munich, Virginia. Y'all have a great night. Next stream is, I don't know if I'm doing anything Wednesday, to be honest with you. But Saturday is No More Heroes Day. Woo! Everywhere. Where's the ending screen? I'm trying to end the stream. Where's the stinking ending stream? Screen I want it. There it is.
Bam, bam.
Baba Booey.
Bam, bam, bam.
Baba Booey. Bum bum.